So let's start with problem 1. Problem 1, you have 3 things divided by 1 thing. What I'm going to do is take that 1 thing and divide all of them by it. So I'm going to do this. Divide this by 3x, divide this by 3x, and divide this by 3x. So go ahead and write that down. Estamos dividiendo todos por 3x. All right, so what is 3 divided by 3? 1. It cancels, right? You don't need that anymore. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then we're going to subtract these 2. So what's 3 minus 1? 2. So I have x squared right here. The next one, what's 15 divided by 3? 5. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So that's positive 5. And then subtract. Se restan estos dos. 2 minus 1 is 1. And then the last one, what's negative 21 divided by 3? Negative 7. And then I'm going to subtract these 2. 1 minus 1 is 0, so it cancels. That means you don't need the last one. This is your answer. Okay, I want you to pause the video and do problem number 2 the same way. Go. Okay, so I paused the video. You should have paused the video. I'm about to do problem number 2, and you should have already done it. We're going to divide all of them by 2x. So divide this by 2x, divide this by 2x, and divide this by 2x. You divide the numbers and you subtract the exponents. So I'm going to have 2 divided by 2 is 1, right? And then 3 minus 1 is how many? 2. So it's x squared. There's an invisible 1 right there. If you want to put the 1, that's fine. You don't have to. Positive 12 divided by 2 is a positive 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. So the x cancels and we are done. Okay? I want you to pay attention because these 2 are different than the bottom ones. And in a little bit when you do your assignment, you got to realize when do I do it this way and when do I use the box. Okay? If you're dividing by 1 thing, you just do it like this. If you're dividing by 2 things, you have to do the box. Cuando es uno se hace así, cuando son dos cosas se hace la caja. Okay? So that's why I'm doing the box with the bottom ones and not the top ones. So let's go to the bottom. They're telling me to divide. So that means this is my answer that I had in here in the problem here. Okay, so if I start, where does the x squared go? In my box, where does the x squared go? Not on the outside. This goes on the outside, x minus 7. Okay, so where does the x squared go? In the first box. The x squared, remember, I got it from here. Right? And then these 2, you add and you get that one. So I'm not going to put that one in here. Just know that those 2, when you add them, is going to give you negative 10. Where do we put the 21? In the last one, positive 21. Okay? So I don't need to put anything here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start dividing and then see if it works. So if I have 2 in here and 1 out here, 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So this needs to be x. And I told you you need to memorize it. X times x is x squared. Always. Okay? Then this one, divide. 21 divided by negative 7. Put it in the calculator. 21 divided by negative 7 is going to give you this answer over here. So put it in decimals. 21 divided by negative 7 is negative 3. Okay? So I'm going to put it over here on the outside, negative 3. This is my answer. That's my answer. Okay? If you want to continue and see that it works, let's put the answer down here. My answer is x minus 3. I am done. You don't have to do anything else if you don't want to. But I like to check my answer, right? So I'm going to say, okay, well, what's x times negative 3? Negative 3x, right? What's x times negative 7? Negative 7x. And when I add these two, does it give me negative 10? Right? So I put it in decimals. Negative 3 plus negative 7, bam, negative 10. That's what they wanted me to do. They wanted this too. When you add it, it gives you this one. So you check and you say, okay, yes, this is my answer. Okay? Let's try another one. Let's do this one. This goes on the outside because I'm dividing. So this is m minus 9. Tell me what goes inside. What goes inside here? X squared goes first. What else? Negative 45 goes last, right? And these two, when you add them, gives you this one, right? So don't worry about that right now. Start dividing. Oh, actually, this is an m. Hold on. This is m squared. I wrote it wrong. M squared. Start dividing. If I have m squared here and m outside, what goes up here? M, because m times m is m squared. These two, you divide them. So in the calculator, you're putting negative 45 divided by negative 9. Negative 45 divided by negative 9. Let's see. Negative 45 divided by negative 9 gives me positive 5. So that goes on the outside, right here, positive 5. And that's it. That's it. That's my answer. Write it down. M plus 5 is my answer. Okay? And then you check it. Just finish it off. What's m times 5? 5m. What's m times negative 9? Negative 9m. Add these two. Negative 9 plus 5. And it gives me the middle number. Okay, that was my middle number right here, negative 4x. So I did it, check, it works. This is my answer. Okay? Pause the video. I want you to try problem 5 and problem 6. Pause the video now. Okay, you should have paused the video. Let's just set it up. Y minus 3 goes on the outside. And then 3y squared goes in the first box. And minus 6 goes in the last box. When I add these two, it's supposed to give me that negative 7y. Right? So then we start dividing. This is a 1. So 3 divided by 1 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1y. Did everybody get that one? Okay? And then the last one, negative 6 divided by negative 3. Negative 6 divided by negative 3 in decimals gives you a positive 2. You're done. That's your answer. Right? So put the answer down here, 3y plus 2. And then check it just to make sure that it does work. 1y times 2 is positive 2y. And 3 times negative 3 is a negative 9y. When I add these two, it does give me negative 7. Check. Okay? Try number 6 by yourself. Okay, you should have put 3n plus 4 on the outside, 6n squared on the inside minus 12. And you start dividing. Now, if you still don't understand it, this is what I'm doing. I am dividing. 6 divided by 3. These two divide. And then negative 12 divided by 4. These two divide. That's what I'm doing using the box. So if you forget which one you divide, use top divided by bottom. Top divided by bottom. Because 6 divided by 3 is 2. Subtract my ends, that's 1. And then negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. That's what you do right here. 6 divided by 3 is 2n. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. That's all you have to do if you don't want to use the box. Okay? You divide the first ones and you divide the last ones. If you go in there and check to make sure that it works, negative 3 times 3n is negative 9n, and 4 times 2n is a positive 8n. When you add these two, it gives you that negative 1n in the middle. My answer is just 2n minus 3. We're going to do quizzes. So get your screen ready for quizzes. Let me know when you're done so that I can start it.